They say that if you drive down this dark Pennsylvania road at night, you might just see a man walking with no face glowing in the dark. Or perhaps he's the reason why people honk 3 times while passing certain parts of the road. Details of the legend change depending on who you're talking to, so follow me down the rabbit hole into the urban legend that is Charlie No Face.
Now this is a story.
Locals said he haunted the road between Copel and New Galilee, and that teenagers would drive out there just to try to catch a glimpse of him. They say he'd appear out of nowhere, a man with no eyes, no nose, just rough, melted skin, glowing under the streetlights. Some said that if you called his name, he'd appear beside your car window. Others claimed he'd chase your headlights until you sped away. What most people don't know is Charlie No Face was real, but he wasn't trying to scare anyone. He wasn't haunting the road. He actually lived there. Born October 29th, 1910 in a small town in Pennsylvania, Raymond Robinson was just an ordinary boy until one summer changed everything. When he was 9 years old, his friends dared him to climb a utility pole to see a bird's nest that was at the top. But what he didn't know was those wires carried over 20,000 volts of electricity. The shock threw him to the ground and they didn't know if he would survive or not, but when he woke up, his reflection was something he'd never see again. He'd survived, but lost his eyes, nose, and most of his face. After that, Raymond stayed inside during the day, but every night he'd go out walking alone along the Route 351, and then people driving by would get a glimpse of him, and that's when the stories began. Raymond often wore green clothing, and that's how he picked up the name the Green Man. Occasionally, people stopped and brought him beer and cigarettes, and sometimes they would even take photos with him, like this one here. And in reality, he was just a kind and quiet man. So the next time you hear the legend Charlie No Face, remember the truth behind the story, because sometimes the scariest stories are really about human strength.